From Graham, a new report on climate change from the United Nations warns global warming is making it harder and more expensive to feed the world. The White House affirms the news, calling the cost of inaction, quote, catastrophic. But others in the science community disagree. Our Heather Sells has the latest.
More than 300 authors produced the 32-volume report. It warns of dire consequences if the world fails to act.
The message is very, very stark. Unless we cut our greenhouse gas emissions very rapidly, we will be inflicting disaster on ourselves and generations to come.
The report spells out that there are going to be potentially huge and catastrophic impacts, and that's why it says we need to reduce emissions in the long term.
A prestigious group of scientists, some Nobel Prize winning, created the report, but not everyone in the scientific community agrees with its findings, including one of the authors, who believes the conclusions are too alarmist.
What the report, for instance, forgets to say is that even though climate change may reduce crop yields by 2% per decade, at the same time crop yields are going up by 10, 15, 20% per decade due to technological change. So it's not the case that climate change will cause widespread famine. Instead, climate change will mean that crop yields will go up more slowly.
A non-governmental group of scientists backed by the libertarian think tank the Heartland Institute is also pushing back. It maintains that higher carbon dioxide concentrations and rising temperatures are causing, quote, no harm to the global environment or to human health. For years, some scientists have warned that climate change advocates have a radical agenda, even comparing them to religious cults. Others simply note that power, prestige, and money are all part of the debate.
There is, of course, a totally different agenda for the people who are pushing global warming. That's all about money. It's about making hundreds of billions of dollars for certain individuals who are pushing the whole thing.
I'm not convinced that there are that many scientists who view this as this apocalyptic end of the world issue, but that gets a lot of coverage. If I tell you the world's going to come to an end, I'll get on TV. If I tell you that it's not, I probably won't.
Heather Sells, CBN News.